All right, well, Gloria Dodds. I am from Memphis. Mom, dad, brother, myself, total Memphian.
Growing up, I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I come from a very large family. We're all right here, born and raised in the Memphis area. Have an amazing sister.
I went to IC, went to Catholic school.
In high school, I was kind of always a easygoing, liked to be a center of attention in some weird way, and I think that's where my music career kind of came in later.
Yeah, I'm an experienced person. Any sport, I'm that girl. I'm like, let's try it at least once.
Gloria and I met at one of my shows almost 12 years ago.
He's a singer and he is juicy and delicious, and he was on stage and just like he is today, just super approachable, kind, nice, humble.
We all hung out, had some mutual friends, had a great time, great conversation, and it was just one of those moments where you were like, well, it was very nice to meet you, see you around, and that's what happened.
So we befriended each other. Fast forward all these years that we would actually reconnect, and very different now because right person, right time.
It's so funny that 12 years later, talked about getting together that night and was like, hey, are you free? It was a Tuesday night.
I'd say it was me that initiated it because I was like, what if we accidentally on purpose, got coffee or got dinner or just got together? I'd love to hear what's going on in your world. Of course, then he was a gentleman and said, it was a Tuesday that we had wine. And he was like, can I take you out on a formal date on Friday? And I was like, yes.
That Friday we went out, and ever since then, almost 2.5 years later, we're still together. Now we're just the perfect team, the perfect match. So I felt like in a crazy way, even 12 years past, it was all meant to be, So date night for us is always, it can be really interesting. I mean, we have moments where, of course, we like to go to a nice restaurant,
We had dinner and movies, like really fun dates. But then I would be like, do you want to go throw axes? Do you want to do acro and aerial? Do you want to go try this thing? And he'd be like, I don't know. And then we'd get there and he'd love it.
We created new ways to make our date nights even better, She opened my mind up to all new things of cooking. I mean,
It's so fun. Well, both of us love to eat. I think growing up for me, that was a love language. My family would gather around the table.
Gloria, she loves being in the kitchen. She loves cooking, and of course opened my eyes up to whole new things. But when she said she was going to make sushi, I was a little surprised. It ended up being probably some of the best sushi I've ever had. And I'm not just saying that, it was phenomenal.
Jacob Harlan said, I love you first.
I remember the first time I knew after about probably a month or two into our relationship, I said, there's just something special about this girl.
And we were actually at a loud, very crowded space, and he just blurted it out.
It was so crazy. The music was loud. We're in there, we're with a couple of friends, and something just struck me. And I remember out loud saying, by the way, I love you. And she was like, excuse me?
I love you. I do. I love you. I was like, thank you. It was pretty funny.
Gloria looked at me dead in my eyes and was like, I love you, and it was a special moment. What a weird moment to do it in a live band in the Blue Monkey, but that was the first time.
Oh, it was so sweet. Our proposal actually was the day before my birthday.
I told her mom about it, and we ended up going to Coastal Fish. And I made sure that we got a time where we were going to be like right at sunset, right on the outdoor, right by the lake at Shelby Farms. And so we just got through with our dinner at Coastal.
So after dinner, it was such a nice night. The sun was setting, and hey, let's take a walk. And so we took a walk around the lake, and we got down to a little spot on the lake where we actually had our first date.
I said, I feel like this is the appropriate place to ask you if you'd be my wife, and of course, it was just pure happiness, joy.
And I kind of just blanked out and couldn't believe that it was happening. And I was so excited and I burst into tears and it was wonderful. I was like, absolutely. I didn't even look down. I just was like looking into his eyes and it was the sweetest thing ever.
And of course, it seemed like the next day after that, we were already making the plans. Well, we need to set up this. And I said, oh man, here we go. I mean, we're about to start this ride, So it was a beautiful moment.
So one of my favorite things about Jacob is his big heart.
I think my strongest characteristic about Gloria is her passion. She's so intelligent.
He always makes people feel included, and he can tell a story to anyone, the wall, a stranger.
She knows what she wants, and that's just one of the strongest suits about her, is she's just so passionate, so strong, and so driven. So I love it.
Got the biggest heart. He's so loyal and generous and kind, and it is absolutely one of my favorite things about him, how loving he is. Oh, that's so funny to ask what drives me crazy about Jacob.
Oh man, so that's going to be a real interesting question. What drives me nuts?
He can't keep a secret because he gets so excited. He can't wait to share, which also goes back to like having such a big heart.
I'm very OCD. Gloria's not. So I guess that's the best way to say it sometimes.
He has to do it right now, whatever that is, and he won't stop until he does it, which is also probably, I guess, a blessing and a curse. But it drives me crazy.
Five years from now, wow.
The last couple of years, we've done a lot. So the next 5 years, I feel like we'll settle in and really enjoy, truly enjoy marriage.
I hope in 5 years that we always speak of just never standing still.
We are buying a home together, which is really exciting. I love that we get to do that and start our life together. I love to travel. It's something that I hope we very soon will get to do lots of.
We're going to continue to strive to just be the best, to be better versions of ourselves each and every year. And I think that's one thing that just drives us.
Some of those things, I guess, are still kind of unknown, but I'm excited for it to unfold. To my dearest Jacob, I am so excited to write our story together in this journey that we're about to take.
Thank you for being you. Thank you for being my partner in this life.
I know that the last couple of years have been so many beautiful and hard and challenging and gorgeous and joyful moments. And I cannot wait to create this life together.
I couldn't see myself without you in my life. We have shared so much in 2.5 years, and I look forward to so many more years ahead with me and you. You're one of the greatest things that ever happened to me. And I love you more and more every year. And I look forward to this wonderful life that we're going to live in our future together.
And look forward to many amazing memories and many journeys. And I know that we will have an amazing marriage. And I love you with all my heart.